How to form core values in your child. Part 1. Life's difficulties. Hello everyone. This is the cycle of programs from the University of Life, and the topic of these programs are how to form a system of core values in your child. It's teaching you how to be a wonderful example for your children so that we, parents, would be able to grow out a great person out of a small child. So that our small child will turn into a great and big person that will be able to achieve the goals that they've set for themselves. The specific topic of this program is the danger of an absent core. Well, we keep saying the word core, but what does that mean? What does core mean? Core in a child is the foundation and the pillar that keeps a child functioning. Because of the child's core, all of the child's muscles and all the child's organs are functioning normally. Because of the core, the child can sit down, run around, lay down, jump around, dance. Without a core, no child and no human can be a completely wholesome and fulfilled person, because a core is what holds a person together. And of course, not one child and not one human can grow up and be raised up in this life without having core values. And core values are the values and principles that hold a human and have them make the right decisions. If a child does not know the specific foundation and core upon which they must build their lives, then that child will always be wavering and drifting around in life. That's why today we are addressing the danger of an absent core value system. A person without a core and without foundation is like an eraser. They won't create anything of their own, and they'll destroy other people's creations. Children can grow up without our participation, but becoming a personality with a core foundation would be very difficult for a child without parents' involvement. So, a parent must create the ideal condition for a child to grow up with the right core foundation and value system. A person without an inner core foundation cannot create anything useful for this world. They will only squander her resources and give the world back their waste. And who wants for their child to grow up into that type of person? I won't believe that there's one parent on this earth that would like their child to live that type of life. And I know that each parent, he is thinking to raise their child into a great person, a successful person that is able to achieve the goals and amazing results that they've set for themselves and to bring forth great fruit. That is why it's important to form a personality. A personality is a person that has a core value system, a foundation. That means a person who is building his life and founding his life not on foundation, not on emotions, not on outbursts or on cravings, but on values, on principles. What is a person without a core? A person without core is a person of the masses, a person of the crowd. For me, a person of the crowd is a person that shapes himself and molds himself and evolves in himself for each and every collective he enters to. And he only changes himself based on the level of morality and standards that they have for him. So a person of the masses, a person of the crowd, will always be looking for opportunities to hide and never to take initiative. They'll never try to stand out. They'll never try to state their own opinion. They'll never try to fight for their interests or to defend their points of view. They'll always keep that inside of them, and maybe quietly on the kitchen or to their cat or while they're crying to their pillow, then they'll let their feelings and real individuality go, but never to something real. But that person is alive, but it's not a personality, because they'll never know what it's like to live 100% free and fulfilled life. They'll never be able to think on their own, to self-evaluate themselves, and to analyze their lives and to grow on themselves. That is why a person with an inner core value system does not submit himself to the opinion of the masses. He is the master of his own life and not subject to public opinion. He has a firm and sober view of life, and he has willpower and a persistent character, and that's what makes him different than a person of the crowd. He has a foundation, and he has a core value system which he acts on, and no public opinion can change that. And that is why it's important that even from a young age, no parents are authoritative and tyrannical to their child. That's because being too controlling of your child pressures their child. That's why you should always let your child be heard. You should allow your child to speak out, be understood, and to speak out his opinion. Your child should never be afraid to state his own point of view. So through that, your child is given the opportunity to state his point of view and let other people see into his mind. And he'll be able to properly formulate his ideas and to develop the right ideas. And if his ideas aren't right, then wise parents will give him the right suggestion. They'll respond wisely to his opinion and let him grow into the right opinion themselves. The only conditions that will bring forth a child with a good personality and that will bring forth a child with core values are those where a child has to learn to go through difficulties and to bear responsibilities and to take decisions that will eventually have consequences that influence not only him but other people. So, dear parents, what we've learned today is that in order to teach our children to go through life's difficulties, we need to give them responsibilities and have them solve difficulties. We have to let them set goals and go towards them to achieve them. And we should let them be able to formulate their own position and to have their own position and to state it without being influenced by other people. So stay in tune to learn more about forming a core value system and a foundation in your child. Thank you for listening, and we're waiting for you to tune in next time. We're always open for questions. Goodbye.